Joe Biden says the death of George Floyd is bigger than the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King. Are you kidding me? How in the world could you even put those two in the same category? Dr. Martin Luther King specifically, I'll come back to this. Dr. Martin Luther King knew he was putting himself in harm's way every single day. He championed causes that truly did change our country forever. His causes were righteous, they were just, they were true. And he got death threats. And yet he still willingly put himself on the line every single time he went out to speak. I believe, I've seen a documentary, I believe that he had a death threat. He even knew he had a death threat the day that he was assassinated, but he said he had to go. He must go. He must speak. He was not willing to allow them to silence him. To suggest, and it's a tragedy, that George Floyd died, but to suggest that George Floyd in any way whatsoever comes close to what Dr. Martin Luther King did for this country shows you truly how shallow Joe Biden is and how little he truly believed and thought of the great Dr. Martin Luther King. It's not actually unusual for Biden to cheapen the death of Martin Luther King Jr. In his time in the Senate, Joe Biden usually sided with segregationists and helped pass legislation like Bill Clinton's crime bill that led to the mass incarceration of blacks in this country. Biden made the claim that MLK's death had less impact on the world than that of George Floyd. That would be true if you were rioting and looting as positives. If you viewed rioting and looting as positives. Make no mistake, Floyd's death is both tragic and criminal in nature, but having more impact on the world, you heard what I shared, absolutely disgusting. Here's Joe in his own mouth saying what truly should make every American's jaw drop, especially any American that's a part of the black community.
But even Dr. King's assassination did not have the worldwide impact that George Floyd's death did.
I don't even know what to say. This is the best that the Democrats have to offer for the potential president of the United States? I'm sorry. I really hope after he said, if you don't know who to vote for, me or Trump, you ain't black, speaking down to any black individual that basically thinks for themselves, is a free thinker and understands exactly what's really going on and has done their research, there's no way, hands down, that I would not vote for President Donald Trump. But to suggest that, to say that, and then to follow it up with totally cheapening the assassination of the greatest civil rights leader that this country's ever seen is truly, truly disgusting, friends. It's disturbing that this is the best the Democrats have to offer as potential president of the United States of America. I really hope somebody out there is waking up. I really hope you share this because it's a slap in the face to every true civil rights leader, to anybody that's ever been inspired by Dr. Martin Luther King's words, his messages, his phrases, his speeches, his life. It absolutely throws it in the garbage to compare it to what took place with George Floyd.